honestly don't know how to start this. I might not look at the camera a lot because it's my first time doing something like this. But hello, I'm Taz. Friends and family know me either as Taz Only. I think mainly my friends know me as Taz. Very few people call me by my real name. But um, I wanted to do a mental health like vlog slash update. I have filmed this video before, but it was just ramble. It was just pure ramble. I was just rambling. What the hell was that? Something like dropped somewhere. Anyways, very few of my family and a decent amount of my friends know now. I've been opening up to them more recently about my mental health struggles. And I'm gonna keep looking at this paper here because to try helping me keep on track. So if I don't look at the camera a lot, that's probably why. I'm just trying to get the words across. It's just points, but uh, since a very young age, I've been I've struggled with mental health, whether it be that I'm just always messing things up, um, that I just don't fit in with like friends and kids at school, and I don't know why, and how I just really never had friends outside of school. Like I never hung out with people outside of school. And this goes back to when I was like young kid, starting like around like when I first started school, like around 7. Even though you start school earlier than 7, but you know what I mean. Uh, but at a young age, I struggled with depression and even suicidal thoughts, and not a lot of my family knows that. Um, I won't get into my past traumas because I don't want to air out some of my family, but it definitely attests to it and made things harder for me. Um, at a very young age, I tried to take my own life. And I'm not gonna stare at the camera a lot. It helps me easier if I just stare into space. So forgive me if I'm not looking into the camera a lot, but no one knew that up until December of 2024. I finally opened up to somebody, got close to somebody enough to where I felt comfortable for that information to be out there. And it's just because I just have like trust issues with people. I feel like the odd man out of every friend group I'm in, that people just tolerate me, that I get annoying and they don't want to be around me. So I always just kind of kept to myself when that stuff. And yeah, um, I would say the start of this year was probably definitely the happiest I've ever been. And then things happened, and I think it sent me into probably the worst I've ever been. And all these people that I would say like around, like my barber, for an example, he was telling me like, man, you lost so much weight. You look good. Keep the workout going. But he has no clue why I lost all that weight. And I would say since like June, I haven't been eating food. I kind of just throw it all up if I do eat food. I just start having really bad anxiety attacks, and it just like makes me feel like I just got to throw up. So then I just throw up, and so at that point, I just kind of just stopped eating. Um, and I've been like this. I wouldn't not this throwing up part, but the depression and the suicidal part. I've been like that since I was around like 7 to 9 years old, and I just hid it from everyone. And as I got older, like it things get added to the reasonings of my depression. Um, as you get older, it feels like your time's running out. It feels like you're just so behind in life and that you're a failure and that you're a loser, especially the way that I live right now. Um, and I know a lot of this also comes from like just self sabotaging. Like I know I self sabotage a lot, whether it be on purpose or just because of my mental health, that I get so much anxiety to even go out and do stuff. I haven't had a job in so many years. And a lot of it to me is because of my social anxiety. I sweat really bad when I get into public. I get like really hot. Um, my social battery for that stuff is like minimal, very minimal. I go outside and it's just like I'm done after like 30 minutes. I just want to go back. I feel like I'm rambling again. Hmm. I'm gonna go over my notes. Okay. I just feel like I ruin everything, and in my brain, there's just like there's that voice in your head that tells you that you are all those things, and it's just better off if you're not here. There's a voice in here that tells you all those things that you feel negative about yourself, and it's just better if you're not here. And it sucks just failing so much at stuff. Like I want to get a job, but like every time I try, my anxiety stops me, and I gotta stop letting it stop me. That shouldn't be an excuse. um, I've been opening up to my friends a lot more and some of my family. and it helps at times, but it just feels like you're being too much for people, and you're just kind of seeking attention when you're not. Oh, this video's gonna be so bad. Um, like I said, this year started off to be the best year of my life, and I know the mistakes I made to ruin that, and it just sucks that I tried to make it better and fix those things, and I couldn't. I just couldn't. And there's another thing that I failed at in life. I was willing to go to like anything possible to help just fix it and amend it, and now I just seem like a weird, crazy person trying to do all those things all the time now. Um, but my depression got so bad this year that in August I attempted again. I don't even know how I'm gonna put this video up. This ain't so much of a video for my fans of whatever fans I have or freaking viewers I have because how inconsistent I am with this stuff. More so is a video for my family and my friends. And no one really knew that I was like this. I would always just put on an act of how happy and how joyful and loud I am when I actually just the complete opposite. In person, I'm just quiet as can be. I'm not happy. And then, you just kind of go with the punches, but like your family makes jokes about certain stuff about you, and you just gotta laugh it off like it doesn't bother you. When deep down, they're hitting jokes that kind of drive your depression and stuff. The reasonings of why you don't want to be here. Like I said, those thoughts just are in your head of like, it'd be better. That everyone will be better off. No one has to worry about me. I just watched someone do an illegal driving move. Sorry. Oh god, dude, this video is gonna be so bad. This is gonna be like just super cut it. I guarantee you. Oh man. But yeah, I attempted in August again, and I would say since I was young, those thoughts have never gone away. Almost every single day, I think about it. Now there will be periods in time where I obviously don't, and I try to distract myself with streaming and content creating and constantly being in contact with somebody, whether it be one of my friends or someone in Discord. I don't even know how to end this video either. Um, and I'm not gonna go into other the reasoning why, like, the whole situation why I feel like I'm like this right now. But I will say it's just guilt, guilt for messing something up, for making so many mistakes, and I want to amend them because that's just how I am. Like I hate making people feel bad, but out of just miscommunication and like getting triggered, I said some stuff and did some stuff that just eats me up alive inside, and I can't do nothing about it. I tried apologizing, but it didn't matter. The My actions were done. What I did was, I don't even know how to phrase that. What I did was done, and it rubbed them the wrong way. I mean, I guess that's how I end this one, huh? Probably be part two, maybe next week. Who knows?